Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the House Ocho Cinco and Hushmanzada built Reser Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. The Beavers will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bears offense takes the field. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. They're bringing heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pulls it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Quarterbacks get all the credit, rightfully so. They're the guys taking the snap every play. But my goodness, that dude could have run a 40-yard dash back there in the pocket before he had to throw a strike for a completion.
They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up.
Can anyone catch him? He's at the top, running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Line getting set on second down. He'll try the left side. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damage when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. The Bears send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the back. And they're able to get him down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him. But nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Power football with the run. And they'll wrestle into the ground after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
They'll go right back to the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Get it out on the screen. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. They needed less than a yard. Didn't hesitate. Didn't think about the field goal. Probably a little long for that, but they get the 1st down.
And now that you've got it and a fresh set of downs, look at where they are in the field. They're sort of in that fringe area. There are a lot of coaches that like to take shots at this specific juncture of the field. Let's see what the offense does here.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The 1st guy might miss, the 2nd guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
He's got it on the move. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Try to get it on the ground. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shot into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beaver! On try. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play.
He's off to the races. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Complete downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a... down to the 45.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy passing catch.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. Trying play action. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make a connection. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're going to throw it again. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Offense set on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Now it's 2nd and 4 from the 20. He's looking to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Reels it in down the left side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Oregon State. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper shows they can strike from anywhere. 96 yards on the touchdown play. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Took them nearly the entire first half, but finally a red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. He's looking to throw it. Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Barnes. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The option look. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Coming after him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The attempt is no good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he could not get loose on the run. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bears will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Wallace. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good and run. And the Beavers have their offense in high gear.
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, double coverage. They cannot find an answer for him. He's already got over 150 yards.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Stopped after making the catch.
I like the decision by
down to the 31. Ball at the 31. Third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. With the catch, it's Wells. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Got his man on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're good.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on the street.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Beavers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A low line drive and short kick. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
Just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Man, you can tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Beaver! And the pummeling has started. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it set up on the outside. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass ends, picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Here comes the offense on first down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll leave it with him. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Beavers in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point.
Trying to get closer, and they knock it free.
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looking good. You can't fumble the football. You got to take care of it. Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
And how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.